What's good? My name is OnceByte and welcome to Sanevol Incident 44. Now, this is a series of tapes where... I don't know, I just know it's a series of tapes, I'm gonna shut up. An urban explorer enters the Sanevol tuberculosis sanitarium to film and document the area. The facility was used in the past to house tuberculosis patients back in 1944. Remnants of trauma and death still linger in the air. As many torturous events and incidents at the building went unseen. So right now there's about 5 tapes, maybe 6, but they're all dated. So we're going to try and do it in date order. I don't know whether I want to make this a whole series or we're going to make it a 1 tape per video type of ordeal. It kind of just depends on how long they are. Oh my goodness gracious. I don't like this. There's an eye symbol and everything. Okay, so this is actually made by a Japanese dev, I want to say. What's that? It's a slug. Okay. That sort of came out of nowhere. I don't think I really approve. But yeah, because they make another bunch of Japanese games. So I'm going to presume this is going to be pretty scary. Because we all know that these Japanese horror games are absolutely crazy. There was ways to fight tuberculosis. Okay, I can't read any of that. Something smashed up here. I mean, what is the goal here? What's the plan? Because it didn't really... All I know is I'm investigating. There's another slug. Oh, hi. I don't appreciate that. Oh, I can get over you. Oh. Yeah. It's just really dark. I don't think I have some sort of flashlight or... Stop with the slugs! Flashlight or anything. There's just so many stairs. Okay, we're back up. Don't know what that was about, but sure. Oh, they disappeared. Great. What's that? Looks like it's just a, Oh, there's like a watchtower there. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm not feeling too good about this. I'm really not feeling too good about this. What was that? What was that? What was that about? It's like a patient ward. Okay. I'm really on edge because he keeps just chucking things and it's really dark. JVC, is that Japanese? I don't know what JVC is. JVC VHS cam POV. Glad you told me it was a camera POV. I thought it was a drone footage. Very grateful. Oh. Well, I mean, I suppose that was kind of in my way, so that's fine. No trespassing. Well, it looks like we're trespassing. What's that? What's that? It's a water tower. Why is it leaking for? Okay. So, like... Oh! Shit in hell! What was that for? Why? What you swing on me for, bro? Doesn't seem to be anything here. So what's... I can't go back down. I can. So the thing is because it just tells us we're exploring, I don't know what to expect. I don't know whether I'm going back down or my investigation's done or what. Why? Why? Okay, are we just going back down then? I think we're going back down. I can just go down now. What the fuck? Ending 1, Reasons of Madness. A tape was covered from Sanevol Sanitarium. The content within the tape shows an urban explorer's last moments before being brutally murdered by a disfigured trench coat wearing man. The person who found the tape was unable to locate the body of the victim. However, himself was doing an urban explorer and he dug through old documents found on the surgery floor. These documents and pictures reveal that the murderer was a former patient who disappeared shortly after the fire accident in the kitchen back in 1939, which in fact started himself to get vengeance on Benjamin Vanderkut, who had been secretly torturing him during his tuberculosis treatment. The fire made him horribly disfigured and the event backfired on himself. He found an abandoned cabin in the forest and lived there meanwhile, snatching people from the sanitarium throughout the years. The facility closed down in 1944 and has since been abandoned. Police have been informed and the building is set for demolition in the near future. Ending 1 of 6. Press escape to eject tape and return to the desktop. That's intriguing because I didn't think this was a different ending sorts of game. Okay. Let's go back into this and see if we can find something different. If not, I'll just cut to a different game. By looking at the itch store page, by the way, they're not all linked. There's 2 different series completely. Okay, stamping out TB. This is Michael Lead Seal Drive here. Tuberculosis, commonly known as consumption or the white plague, is a lung disease that was rampant in the United States for many years when it affects the lymph glands. It's known as a scrofula. Oh. That's different to what's said there. Somehow tuberculosis is the utmost and most important thing for the future of the city of Sanevol. We've been taking action and precaution towards keeping the spread at bay. Furthermore, the new Sanevol Sanitarium has space for many patients with plans of future expansion and more floors added to the building. So the thing is there's got to be more to this. I mean, I take a closer look. I didn't look at anything during this last time. So the longer you spend here, the more things you seem to see. Which is intriguing. I mean, the thing is, there seems to be there's a fire button, there's a reload, there's a lean system, there's a use item function, there's an inventory. I've missed so much here. I didn't think it was that sort of game. There's another newspaper. No one is safe from the disease known as tuberculosis. Tuberculosis is one of the world's most deadly diseases. Every day, hundreds of thousands of people lose their lives to this horrible disease. The disease usually affects the lungs in 90% of cases with symptoms of coughing, hemoptysis, chest pain, shortness of breath, fever, weight loss, respiratory failure, and ultimately leading to an early death for people of all ages. We must all be vigilant fighting this disease and avoid close contact to reduce the spread. Dr. Benjamin Vanderkut of Sanevol Sanitarium has said he is at the forefront of lung surgery for those severely affected, and he will save as many lives as possibly can. Oh, you've just disappeared. What's this? Jules' diary, page 2, patient number 65821. It's been 2 months since I arrived here. The staff has mostly been helpful towards me. My illness is unfortunately progressing and is becoming worse. Benjamin Vandercut has once again upped my dosage. He says that I must keep up with my medicine if I want to leave this place soon. I see. So there's like diaries of patients and everything here. That got me so bad the first time, and yet I've forgotten about it. That's crazy. Oh, I didn't see that. This week's dishes at Sanevol Sanitarium. Monday, chicken broth. Tuesday, steamed vegetable and rice. Wednesday, canned soup and bread. What's that about? Thursday, canned herbal soup and bread. Friday, beef and potatoes. Don't forget the rules. Absolute and utter rest of the mind and body. Eat nourishing food and get plenty of fresh air. What was all that about? Whoa! Okay, yep, that's just a thing. If it happens, the longer you stay here. Yep, cool. Lovely stuff. So this place causes me to go insane. Great. Newspaper published in 1931, a new tuberculosis. I've already forgotten how to pronounce it. That's cool. Sanitarium and hospital has opened its doors for patients due to the ongoing surge in tuberculosis spread. Sanevol Sanitarium is now open. The facility features a state-of-the-art equipment and lots of fresh air and nature surrounding the area. An expansive team of highly skilled doctors and caretakers will be ensuring that your stay will be as good as it can be. The hospital has already made plans for future expansion, with multiple extra floors being added to the building, ensuring that we are able to take in hundreds of patients and provide the best environment for them. There has to be more around here. Is that... Hi again, Jules. I'm going to presume you're Jules. Jules' diary, page 3. Patient number 65821 has now been 6 months since I arrived here. This week we've been enrolled in new activities, walking around the forest nearby and gathering berries and such. I got this new small TV at my bed this month as well. It's helping me pass the time, although sadly my illness is still getting progressively worse. I've been coughing up blood and the x-ray pictures reveal tuberculosis in my right lung. Benjamin Vandercut has assured me that I must continue my treatment. Ah. So this all links back to this Benjamin. Okay. What the fuck is that? It just gets worse and worse the more you go. Like, holy shit. Intriguing. We actually came in here and we missed this. A little bus. There was kids here as well. 30 killed by blaze at Sanitarium here. This week's top story is about a disaster at Sanevol Sanitarium. The Sanitarium was built in 1930. Later in 1939, when the facility decided to expand in order to house more patients, tragedy struck as a fire broke out in the kitchen on the 3rd floor in the middle of the night. The fire killed 30 patients and some of the caretakers. Many were injured and left with 2nd and 3rd degree burns but survived the accident. According to Hans, the chief executive officer and CEO of the... Can you not? I'm trying to read here. The accident was caused by a faulty oven in the kitchen area. An ongoing lawsuit has been filed by government officials as there is speculation as to what actually caused the fire to begin with. Okay. But I need some sort of weapon still. It's, yeah. Fresh air. Lovely. Oh, it gets worse. It really does. Oh, is this is like a iron lung, isn't it? Okay. You know what? You can fucking stay in there forever. Fuck you. I bet that. Why is a key? This one opens. Wait. Oh, toilet. Lush. Oh. Okay, great. Well, I presume that's the key that I gotta use to go into, this room here, right? I'm so on edge! These generators are those I get out of here, bruh. Once again, the spreading of tuberculosis in the city of Sanevol soars to new highs as the past few months have seen it increasing upwards to 200,000 in the city of Sanevol. In other news, further investigation into an ongoing lawsuit towards Sanevol Sanitarium continues. There are rumours about an insider with knowledge as to what started the fire in the kitchen. The rumours tell of the incident being intentionally caused, as well as one of the patients disappearing permanently on the night of the fire. The other patient had been other patients have been talking about visions of a disfigured tall man wearing a trench coat and a hook that he says roams the halls at night, looking for people to kidnap into the forest. Some even claim he was the same patient that started the fire and got hurt in the process and escaped, but something must have brought him back. This could all just very well be side effects and hallucinations from pharmaceutical drugs. This is all for this week. Lovely. So the thing is, right, is I haven't actually found much. Other than a bunch of backstory, I've not found much at all. Like, we found the key to that room, but there's not been any other locked rooms. So, like, what's the deal? Could always drop down there instead of going there across to him. I can run, but when I ran last time, nothing happened. Published 1944, Incident 44, the closure of Sanevol Sanitarium. The spread of tuberculosis is now out of control, with upwards of 500,000 new cases a day. The facility is being sued for multiple cases of fraud, experimentation on patients with drugs and terrible living conditions being hidden away from the officials. Benjamin Vanacut has been accused of torturing and experimenting on patients. A woman named Julie has spoken out in hope of the media picking up on these. Furthermore, missing people reports have been increasing around the area since the building caught on fire in the kitchen area in 1939. Patients have been experiencing nightmares for years on end of a disfigured, trenchcoat wearing, hook wielding tall man. Many say that this is just a phenomenon and side effects of normal treatment, similar to how our brains are coded to seeing faces and everything, similar to how some see shadow people when heavily medicated. Nonetheless, with all of these things combined, the facility has been forced to shut down as long-pending lawsuit won over Sanevol Sanitarium. I see, but how does all of this stop me from being killed in the next 5 seconds? I go over here, so I just don't go that way. Wait. This is different. This is different. There's a helicopter outside. There's blue lights on the screens. What's going on? So by knowing all the stuff I know, somehow this changes things? This has changed. These are all back. What's going on? Police helicopter? Why is there a police helicopter? It's Great White Plague spreads in the city of Sanevol and so unbelievable numbers. It's utmost urgent that we do all we can to reduce the spread of tuberculosis. This week, more than 100,000 cases reported in Sanevol. Recommend voting for a politician that supports more government funding for building more sanitariums in order to help fight this wretched disease. It's all for this week's story. Stay safe and tuned for more information. What's that? Why is it getting louder and louder? Let's get the same ending. No. I'm now in a train yard. I just pressed continue. I thought that was the same ending as I just got killed again. Or did this time he kidnap me instead of killing me? Doesn't seem to be much here. Except from a very loud noise. God knows what that is. I feel like I should be running. I don't feel like walking's a good idea for me. Hi! Ending 4 of 6 train tracks of blood. A recovered tape was found by a railroad worker near Sanevol Sanitarium. Footage contained within shows a man walking through the abandoned railroad tracks when suddenly a freight train appears and hits him. Shortly before this, a disfigured trench coat wearing man can be seen. The tapes have been handed over to the city Sanevol's local police force for further analysis and investigation. The police have not commented further on the incident to any news outlets or the public. That's so good! Hey look, all I'm saying is if you want the other endings, I will link the game in the description. But I'm gonna cut that up here because that is so good. But also I cannot take playing this game any longer because it's so fucking creepy. Also, I just don't know what else to do. I've picked up all of the documents. All I can think... I mean, here, this guy's outside looking at the watchtower. Here, the video player thing, I forget what they're called. The projector, that's the fucking one, displays a woman, whereas mine just displayed credits, even for, like, sitting there for a couple minutes. So, I don't know. I feel like this game has so much more to it, but I just don't know what. Yeah, so it's got 6 possible endings, 1 being secret, but it's crossed out. So it's 6 possible endings. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, I opened every single door that I could find. I do not know what the helicopter's about, whether I can actually get out in time and live. I don't know. But yeah, with that all being said then, that was sick. That was Sanevol Incident 44, which is a part of the OnceByte Incident tape series. I don't know how many there are of these. It looks like there's 4. And apparently this is actually the second. So I've actually played this out of order, but I don't know whether they are interlinked or anything like that. But yeah, with that all being said, I'll see yous in the next video. See ya!